have seen, if you watched some of my previous videos, I've been kind of fascinated with dipping leather work in wax, heated wax, and then later in wax tallow mix. But the problem is those come out pretty stiff, which is great for a knife sheath, but not so great for a wallet. I made this wallet this weekend and decided I want to continue my fascination with dipping in oils and waxes. I decided to warm some beef tallow. So I have 100% beef tallow in here, which is just beef fat that's been rendered and then filtered through a cotton cloth. And it should be a lot more supple. It has a lot lower melting point than beeswax. Doesn't get nearly as hard. When it cools and hardens, it's a lot more malleable. So I think it will make a pretty nice wallet, but we're gonna find out. You can see some of the spots where I got a bit of edge dressing on the leather, but we'll let that soak. Maybe it'll soak around that spot. You can see the edge. I put a clear edge dressing on here and it's kind of blocking the tallow from soaking into the leather around the edges. It's already making it so I can bend this wallet in half, which I'll probably try and hold it like that while it cools. But I'm gonna leave it in here a little bit longer and see if I can get it to soak into some of these spots on the edge. I didn't expect it to block the beef tallow that well, but I still think it might soak in there, so let's see. Well, it's been sitting in here for about 5 minutes, and it really doesn't want to soak into that middle layer of leather in there. It did most places. I could probably leave it in here a little bit longer. See if I can get all of the excess off of here, get it all cleaned up. And then I'll show you the finished product. Well, it's pretty much down to room temperature. It's still a little bit warm. It did not hold its folded shape, but it folds really easily. And I think I can carry it just fine, and I'm sure after carrying it for a little while, it will stay folded. The edges did end up looking a lot nicer. I think it looks nice. It has an interesting color to it. It really brings out the orange, I think, in the leather. It's more of like a tan, kind of an orange color, more than the beeswax does. So should you dip your wallet in beef tallow? I don't know. I like it so far, but I'm gonna have to use it and time will tell. So learn what you will from this. It's kind of a fun experiment. I kind of like what it does to the leather. It's very supple and soft feeling, and we'll see what happens with use. So just for reference, this is what that tallow looks like after it's cooled off. Pretty soft consistency, kind of like coconut oil, only maybe a little softer and smoother. So that's that, just for reference.